反对核电重启，
反对核电重启，
拒绝草率修法，
拒绝草率修法。
This was meant to be a time of celebration and the end of a decades-long battle for Taiwan's anti-nuclear movement. But now, with the closure of the country's last nuclear reactor fast approaching, protesters are back on the streets, as opposition lawmakers try to push through amendments that could see it restarted, saying that without nuclear power, air pollution will get worse and electricity prices will soar.
我强烈的怀疑这样的立法根本就是国民党跟民众党没有在顾我们的安全，然后也完全不在乎核安，就只是为了满足你们自己的短期政治利益而已。
The issue of nuclear power has long evoked intense emotions from both camps, inside and outside the legislature. While the ruling Democratic Progressive Party is currently set to achieve its goal of making Taiwan a nuclear-free homeland by 2025, pressing questions remain on just how the country will meet the energy needs of its booming chip and AI industries, while simultaneously hitting its net zero targets.
This government will not be able to achieve the net zero carbon emission goal in the year of 2050. You have to be practical. I mean, without nuclear, it's not possible.
Taiwan's nuclear phase-out runs counter to nuclear trends seen among its neighbours. China currently accounts for nearly half of the world's nuclear power under construction. And following a major post-Fukushima shift in policy, Japan hopes to increase its nuclear power generation from 8.5% of its grid supply in 2023 to 20% by 2040, while South Korea hopes to increase the proportion from 30.7% in 2023 to 35.2% in 2038. But Taiwan's government aims to make up for the shortfall through renewable energy.
继续的发展多元绿能，用深度的节能、科技的储能，再加上安全电网韧性的加强，我们认为在今年甚至到2030年、32年之前，我们发电量是足够于来支撑国内所有产业。
The ruling party has so far increased proportions of renewables and natural gas to make up for the 3 to 4% that nuclear power generated in 2024 and the first quarter of this year. But critics say it might not be enough. The administration's 20% renewable energy target by 2025 was already delayed a year back in 2022 after lagging targets. And for Taiwan, it's not just a question of meeting climate targets and industry demands. There's another factor that its neighbours don't have to consider: a potential military blockade by China.
假设最极端的情境来说，我们是被全面封锁情境来说，好，我们的化石燃料用完了，我们的燃煤用完了，那我们现在剩下的选择可能就剩下再生能源。那再生能源最大的供应量大概就是20%左右。
But the DPP isn't ruling out nuclear power forever. Experts say new nuclear technology, like small modular reactors, currently in development, could be available by 2030. And Taiwan's premier, Zuo Rongtai, said he's open to this new tech if it had the consensus of the people. Regardless, critics urge caution.
I think there is a massive amount of kind of mania and hype around this particular promise of nuclear. It is what I call magical thinking, that somehow this technology can proliferate at a level that could make a difference.
A skepticism shared by these protesters in Taipei, who remain determined to keep fighting until the sole remaining nuclear power plant in the country is permanently shut. That power plant is set to be decommissioned this week, but that is no assurance it will remain offline. Opposition lawmakers could make a decision that would see it reopened, leaving groups like these demonstrating for years to come. Ryan Wu and Izzy Wells for Taiwan Plus.